Alright, we're back here on 7 Days to Die, and we're going to talk a little bit. This is going to be a very short video. We're going to talk about water physics a little bit and setting up your pools and everything. I'm working on this house here, and I wanted to put a backdoor swimming pool in. So I laid everything flat. Actually, you know what I should do? Real quick detour. I should check and see if I can paint through the water. Just curious. Okay, good, perfect. All right, so the painting through the water works perfectly. But I put this two block depth swimming pool in, and I wanted to put a little bit of a ramp to have like the shallow end, the kiddie side of the pool, and then the adult side of the pool here. And the big question I had is, will the water stack? It's easy enough to do a one block layer, swimming pool. You just throw your buckets of water down. So everything layered perfectly fine on the deep end, and then when it got to the shallow end, I started on the top of the shallow end, and of course, throwing the water down, layered it up one block above the lower end. And as I continued to expand it out, you come across this overlap here, and I was trying to figure out how can you get it, because you'll see trying to place the water is tricky. Where do you put it up against? It's kind of hard to target the water to fill in these blocks. So you have these big air gaps, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't look good. And so what I figured out, I found this technique. It works pretty well. The way you get your water to layer to create a seamless second layer, you have to put a barrier up here. So we're going to throw a barrier of just blocks here. And then I think as long as you have the first frame, we should be okay on the first frame. We might need a second row, but I'm going to go and throw some water. What you do is you target the frame on the edge. So you do that, and look at that. That looks perfect. And then what we can do here, let's create a second layer here. And so what we do is we throw the water against the block, and then it's going to fall back into the hole. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And are we good? I think we're actually good. A second layer, perfectly smooth. So now we can have we can probably stack however many layers you want. All you have to do is create these side walls to act as a buffer. And this is what you're going to use to target your buckets. You throw the water down, they'll fall in the hole. It layers perfectly. So that's how the new water physics seem to work. And go and knock yourself out.